Cynthia Nixon last week released an economic plan so pathetic that it almost makes Governor Cuomo's bribe our way to prosperity strategy look good. The Democratic challenger apparently is still hoping she can outbid Cuomo for union support. Her list of gifts is a shocker, even for a proud radical, giving public sector unions, transit workers, teachers, maybe even cops and firefighters, the right to strike. Speeding up the statewide move to a $15 an hour minimum wage. Banning the use of tip money to meet the minimum wage requirement. Pushing union-run apprenticeships for construction jobs. Opposing efforts to rein in budget-busting public pension costs. Allowing government worker strikes is nuts. It could paralyze the state, the poor and minorities, who disproportionately rely on public services, would suffer most. Not just Cuomo, but also Mayor de Blasio, has slammed the idea. And it's not winning her many new friends. I don't think she cares a rat's ass about workers, says Transport Workers Union head John Samuelsen. See also Cuomo, de Blasio finds something they agree on. Nixon is wrong. Mayor de Blasio and Governor Cuomo have finally found an. Some of her other economic ideas are just wacky non sequiturs, like legalizing pot and using the resulting tax revenue for those convicted of pot crimes. Or a greater than Cuomo's drive to move off fossil fuels to pricier renewable energy, paid for by, hard-working New Yorkers. Nixon is entirely correct to say Cuomo's own economic plan, bribing companies to operate here, has led only to corruption and de minimis job gains. She backs a database of all handouts, a reform the state assembly nixed to please Cuomo. Cuomo defends the bribes, which total more than $10 billion so far, as the post-Sandyland series reported. And with a telling admission, businesses do not come to New York without government incentives. He claims Albany needs to give handouts to compete with other states' offers. But the fact that New York has the highest tax burden and tough anti-business regulations explains it far better. Fact is, Cuomo's economic approach has been a nightmare, especially for upstate, where job growth has gone from weak to near non-existent. He banned fracking, drove up energy prices, pushed through the $15 wage minimum and other mandates, and slapped higher taxes on the wealthy. So far, GOP nominee Marc Molinaro offers the best hope for New York's economy, with his calls for tax cuts and a fracking pilot program, a huge boost to the southern tier. He'd also rein in Cuomo's out-of-control handouts and toughen ethics laws. The Nixon versus Cuomo fight is likely to dominate coverage until the September 13 Democratic primary. Too bad both of them offer nothing but economic nonsense.